What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Tim. We're going to talk about just the basic of deck building for Weiss Schwarz. Like I said, if you get past all the luck and all these different things, if you just really like the game and you're like, hey, I want to play with this anime and I want to try to build a deck. How do I build a deck? Where do I go? Long story short, I'm going to just give you some guidance. I did pick this up right here. This is going to be a pristine 10. Probably saw it on eBay. Bought it for 50 bucks. It was listed for 100. And the reason why I bought it, because I wanted to make sure that, hey, at least I know what a pristine 10 looks like. So, that's why I have this particular card there. So this is just basic for new people and they just want to get in the game and they're like, you know what, I really like anime and I want to play a game that revolves around it. And you don't mind the difference in luck and strategy and type of deal, then don't even worry. I got you covered. So building a deck, first and foremost, you need 8 climax cards. So that's a must. You gotta have 8. There are banned and restricted lists, so you want to check those out in the Weiss Schwarz website. Just go to weissschwarz.com. They'll have the kind of errata list too, where they messed up on the actual text. But first you're going to need 4. And then you're going to be like, hey, how do I choose what 8 climaxes I want to use? The max the cards you can have in a deck is 4. So you got to choose 4 of the same one, right? So max amount of cards you can have is 4. Again, make sure that you know what the errata in the ban and restriction list is about. But in general, you need 4 basically 8 climaxes, 4 of each one. And how you would choose one, my best way of doing it is looking at a level 3 finisher and a level 1. You want to go with the climax combo for each one. So this will be here and this will be here. Now those are going to be 4 of each if you're going to play those combos. That's just the basic set. You could always deviate and put 2, 2, 2, different type of strategies, different type of builds that you want to do yourself. You could definitely do it. You basically want to look at consistency when you come out to this. Everything is about consistency on how you get to your end game. But in general, I use the Devil, Pito, and then I use Fuka's level 1 climax because these are the main ones. There are level 0 climaxes out there, combos. You could choose those if you like, but while I'm looking at this right now, I realize that maybe I should put Insane Len instead, another red, because my board has to be in a specific state to do it. So, once you figure out what card you want to use as your climax combo, figure out what you want your end board state to be. So, meaning that we're going to use the Unbreakable board, right? This is how my end game board should look like when we are playing. No matter what it is, it should look like this. And there's different mechanics with different combinations you can do. This one, you pay 2, you bring it out. If here are in your levelers, this gets a -1 in level, so you can bring it out when you're level 2. You pay 2 stock to bring it out. Then you pay 1 to bring this one out. So then you have level 3s out on level 2. That's the reason why I like it. Simple. Very, very simple combination. And that's how you would start choosing your deck. You definitely want level 0s. My level 0s are mainly searchers. So you always want to pick out something that you'll be able to find your cards. I do want one more of those, but if there's none available. And my level 2s, a lot of people run level 2s, so just make sure you get something that's good. These are just to assist to make them beefier and stronger. You know, when it comes down to it, I also have Peach on right here to back them up, so they got a whole bunch of stock. Boom. They can't be killed. But I'll still take damage, right? You know, no matter what it is, still going to take damage. But in general, when it comes down to it, that's what you want to look for in building a deck. Find your level 3, find your level 1, and then find combos that you do like. You always have to have 8 climaxes. No matter what it is on there, you have to have 8 climax. You can't have no more than 4 of one card. So keep in mind that. I would show you guys how to play, but when I was recording those videos, it is very, very boring. And it's not fun. I do recommend trying to find somebody that knows how to play to help you play, but I know that's a difficult feat, especially for me. Like when I was trying to play, I couldn't find anybody to help me play this game. So, you know, one of my customers, he became a good friend of mine. I flew down to LA and I said, hey man, can you teach me how to play? And he taught me the ropes on the basics of how to play. Good time. We drank a lot. But pick out a anime that you like, you know, from Idol Masters. I wish they would bring this card out. I would play this deck all day. To Slime, to No Game, No Life. And yes, I just realized I just showed you guys a lot of the very difficult cards to get. These are very difficult to buy booster boxes. This thing is just out of print. This one's gone. Right now, I recommend Konosuba. There's a million of it out there. If you take a look at this one was overly printed, overly sold. Even I got sold the more than what I normally get amount. So keep in mind that if you like Adventure Time, I heard that is a very strong set coming out. But, you know, I want you guys to make sure if you guys like Adventure Time, buy it, because, you know, these English originals are just taking a toll on the LGSs. I'll tell you that straight up. If it turns out like Batman Ninja, nobody's going to want another English original ever again. But yeah, I'm not touching it. Next big set will be Date Alive. I guarantee you that thing is going to be massive. I will be buying a ton of that particular product as well. I think it's going to be way more hype than Fujimi. So keep in mind, we're going to have that. I will be taking a break from the next set, which is the Adventure Time, and then the Mob Psycho. Not too big of a fan. So we'll start doing collection videos and things like that. I am bolstering my set. I'll tell you how much I spent this year on cards and all the good stuff. So ladies and gentlemen, hit that like button, subscribe, make a comment. We will come back at you with more booster box opening videos probably next year, or maybe in the middle, one or two, but that's about it. Thank you very much. Y'all have a good night.